Hey everybody, I'm Bren Brewer, your favorite realtor, and today we're diving into the September 2025 housing market for Conroe and the Woodlands area. We're going to go over the big picture trends first, then take a closer look at what's happening in each submarket so you can see how your area stacks up. So let's start with the big picture. The median sales price across Conroe and the Woodlands area came in at $322,445 for September. That's down from $350,000 in August, about a 7.9% month-over-month decline, but still slightly higher than this time last year, which tells me that prices are stabilizing and not falling. We had 6,500 active listings and 1,286 homes sold, both a bit lower than last month. Homes are also taking a little longer to sell. The median days on the market rose to 55, up from 47 in August. Overall, we've got about 5 months of inventory, which means we're sitting in a balanced market, not a buyer's market, not a seller's market. So while things cooled off a bit from the summer, this is exactly the kind of sustainable, steady market that gives both sides some breathing room. Now let's start with the Woodlands. It had the biggest swing this month. The median price dropped from $690,000 in August to $577,500 in September. That is down 16% month over month and just about 2% below last year's numbers. Now, before you panic, that doesn't mean values are falling. What we're seeing here is likely a mix shift. Fewer luxury listings or luxury closings this month, pulling the median down because the months of inventory is still just 3.6, and that's one of the lowest in the region. Homes are still moving in about 42 days, which is fast compared to the surrounding areas. So the Woodlands is still a strong market, and if your home is updated and priced right, you can expect it to move quickly. Now, next up is Conroe. The median price came in at $296,900, which is down about 4.7% from August, but still 3.8% higher than this time last year. Inventory is sitting right at 4.8 months, and homes are taking around 61 days to sell. That's a bit longer than we were seeing during the summer, but it's still stable and a balanced market. The takeaway for sellers here is very simple. Presentation and pricing are everything. Clean, staged, and priced right homes are moving, while overpriced listings are sitting. Spring saw prices pull back a little bit as well. The median price dropped from $350,000 to $320,000, about an 8.5% decrease month over month, but the same price we saw this time last year. So again, this is more of a correction than a decline. There were 1,700 active listings, 360 homes sold, and the median days on the market rose to 54. With almost 5 months of inventory, spring is about as balanced as it gets. Plenty of options for buyers, but still solid opportunities for sellers who prep and price properly. Here is the surprise of the month, Magnolia. While most of the region saw prices dip, Magnolia's median price actually increased nearly 9.5% month over month, from $318,750 in August to $348,006 in September. That's also up more than 10% year over year. Even though prices are up, Magnolia is still the most buyer-friendly market in the area. Homes are sitting for a median of 69 days, the longest in the region. And inventory has climbed to 5.8 months. That means buyers have more leverage and more time to make a smart move. So if you're thinking about buying in Magnolia, this is the kind of market where you can shop carefully, negotiate terms, and still see long-term value as prices strengthen. So what does this all mean for our local market? Overall, September brought a little bit of a cool down. Median prices eased back, homes took longer to sell, and inventory stayed steady. But that's normal for early fall, and it's exactly what a balanced market looks like. Sellers, there's still buyers out there, but it takes the right strategy. And buyers, you've got more negotiating power than you've had in the last few years. Woodlands in the Spring area remain competitive. Conroe is steady. Magnolia continues to be a buyer's opportunity market. Across the board, real estate in the Conroe and the Woodlands area is stable and healthy. Remember, these are overall numbers. Real estate is very hyper-local, and what's happening in your neighborhood could look completely different from the area average. If you want to know exactly what your home could sell for in today's market, scan the QR code or visit my website for a free home valuation. Again, thanks for watching, and I'm Bren Brewer, your favorite realtor, and I'll see you next time.